Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking postseason baseball. Now through the end of Monday Night Football, we've got a promo code for 20% off the entire site of picksandparlays.net. Use the code FALL, F-A-L-L. The Reds and the Braves. The first game was quite the thriller, ending in 13 innings with the Braves winning it 1-0. So what's on tap for game two? Well, the Braves are favored in this one, minus 140. The total is 7.5. We've got Sean Higgs joining us to talk this matchup. Sean, what are you thinking when it comes to this matchup between the Reds and the Braves?
I'm thinking I had the Reds yesterday here, and I get 14 Ks from a guy, and I can't get a run across the plate with Cincinnati. And how do you pitch Freddie Freeman, probably the MVP, setting my Tatis Jr. MVP tickets on fire? Welcome to face Ozuna. Guy had struck out already 3 times that day. I'm not. Listen, I wasn't watching that game at that moment, so I'm assuming there was at least one out. Get to force it home, something. I mean, how do you let the guy who's been awesome all season beat you? That makes no sense. I don't know. I'm used to seeing, like, I guess Barry Bonds gets walked with bases loaded, so they give up 1 run instead of 4. But listen, this game, I like the Reds again. I'm back on Cincy. Castillo, up to his last start, was 4-0 with a 120 something ERA in September starts. Ian Anderson, 2 starts under his belt, 1 against the Yanks, 1 versus the Nats. Good numbers though. I think 13 innings, just 2 hits allowed. So he's a kid. He looks good. Maybe the under here if you're leaning the way he's been pitching, and Cincinnati not hitting all season. So 7.5 looks kind of nice. But I'm gonna take the Reds here. I'm getting 120. I like them for the series. I got Bauer, I got Gray, I got Castillo. Give me a hit. Can we score a run here, people? Come on,
I
Cincy.
know that's been
Tough.
the complaint for the Reds is they rely too much on the long ball and home runs because they don't get on base a whole lot, but they do have some guys that can hit home runs. However,
Yeah.
it's an interesting dynamic when they're coming off this game one being the way that it is. 13 innings when you don't win, that's a gut punch. And on the other end, for the Braves, they're feeling great because entering this series, I feel like all the hype has been surrounding the Reds and how good their pitching staff is. And the Braves found a way to take down the best pitcher on the Reds pitching staff. So that's got to give them some confidence. Granted, they only scored 1 run, but it's a win is a
It
win is a
was.
win.
It wasn't
So
against him though. It was against Bauer. It wasn't like
I know,
you know.
but still, they didn't lose to him. So
Yeah, no, you're right. They
uh,
got the hit when they needed it. That's
And
what
looking at
matters.
this box score, the thing that worries me about the Braves is they used 8 total pitchers in game one. That's really tough. So you've used half your bullpen staff, if not more, on the first game. So who have you got left for the second game? I know it's the postseason and everybody's going to be ready to rumble, probably, but it stinks because the Reds only used 6. So I think the Reds do have the edge here when it comes to the pitching. Freddie Freeman, as you mentioned, always on fire, but it takes more than one hitter usually to win a ball game, as we saw in game one. I guess it only takes one, but I think we'll see more than one run scored. I would like to take an under, but I think I'm staying away from this one so I can just watch and enjoy it. Because I think the under is the play, but not 100% sure. Just because they use so many pitchers in game one, I don't know what that bullpen's going to look like in game two.
Yeah, no, like you said, I mean, they a lot of times I see a game like that 1-0 and not a lot of hits too. I think Atlanta had 6 hits on a day. So coming off those games like that, you think, man, next game the bats are going to erupt because they look so bad. But I don't know. I can't pull the trigger on that one. I'm with you on that. Lean anything, lean to the under here.
All right, that's going to do it for our baseball talk here on Picks and Parlays. Good stuff from Sean Higgs. Sean, thanks for joining us.